because you usually see yourself on camera. No, unfortunately not. So suck it up. Just kidding. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Better Together podcast. What's up, everybody? What's up? You didn't even do it. Dude, go for it.
Wait. What's up, everybody? What's up?
No. What's up? What the? Listen to me. What's up, everybody? What's up?
What's up, everybody? What's up?
Yes, good. Kind of. I'll give you a C+ on that. Go again.
C+. I think a B- minimum you could have given me.
Dude, you stuttered. And you forgot the first time.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, go again.
What's up, everybody? What's up?
Hey, guys, what's up? Welcome to the podcast. I'm very excited to have my good friend Sydney on this. Sid, I'm very excited that you're on this. Like, very excited about this.
Are you really?
Yeah, because I didn't think that you would do something like this. Just kidding.
Wait, of course, though. I was so excited.
It's just,
I'm, like, more excited than you think, I think.
Why? Have you ever done a podcast?
Yeah, like once or twice.
Really?
But I haven't done... like anything with like a really good friend. Oh my god, have I like done one with a friend? I like forgot. Okay, I don't think I have.
What's up? If you're watching this podcast and you did a podcast with Sid, suck it. Just kidding. Anyways, Sid, I'm very excited to have you on this because you're just tons of fun. You're very you have such a bubbly personality and it's super contagious. And yeah, how long have we known each other for?
I think 3 years now.
Really?
Well, no. 2.5.
2.5. Yeah.
Whatever.
But it was good.
Yeah.
It's a good run. It was a good run.
It was a good run. Is this like the end?
Yeah, this is my goodbye video with you.
Ciao.
Adios. But Sid, I'm excited to have you on this because you're somebody that, so to anyone who doesn't know Sid is a YouTuber and you used to do like DIYs and pranks, right? And then like,
yeah, we don't talk about the pranks. we don't go there.
Yeah. But now you're like the queen of Omegle. And so, dude, yes, 100%. Why are you frowning? Why are you making that face? Dude, anytime I've watched all your Omegle videos and you have such a confidence when you're on that because I go on it too. I don't know why I go on it. Do you really?
Do you film or do you just like...
No, I just go on when I'm sad and bored.
It's not the place to go. People are a lot of times mean. Dude,
so many people are mean. Yeah. Like, so I just want to ask you, well, first off, there's a couple of things I want to talk about. First off, I want to talk about YouTube, all that stuff, obviously. But also, you're going to college right now, which is insane because most YouTubers or people that want to pursue YouTube end up, dropping out of college to pursue a career. But you're pursuing YouTube and you're doing college. And that's it's like seeing a unicorn. It's like you don't see that as much within the YouTube community. And so I want to know why college? Like, why did you when we live in a culture here in LA where everyone, just does YouTube full time. They go for it and they just chase after it. Why did you get out of that certain bubble and pursue college?
No, that's a really interesting question because I had always dreamed of just doing YouTube full time. Mm-hmm. So when I was in high school, like if someone would have ever told me that I would have been able to do that and just do YouTube, I would have been like, that's like the dream. Like what else could I want? So I did do that for 2 years, just social media and YouTube. Yeah. And that's like when I met you. Yeah. And I really liked it at first. And then I kind of realized that there's just more to me that I wanted to discover and learn about. And I felt like, I know a lot about social media and I've learned a lot, but there's just so many other things I want to learn about that I can't learn about in social media. Like, I don't know. I just feel like there's so much more to me than just my online presence. Wow. Like that I wanted to discover within myself. And I just felt a little bit held back in that way, and I just wanted to learn about other things. Honestly, there's things that interest me that are outside of social media also, and I wanted to become more well-rounded.
Wow, that's effing, I said wow 3 times already because you know what, you've said such crazy good information, but I wanted to actually talk about that because, dude, like to a certain sense you're living comfortably and now you're putting more pressure on yourself. Was there ever a moment of like, oh, I don't know if I should do this, or were you just set on it?
No. At first, I was really like hesitant because of how much time I put into work. Like I edit my own videos, I film my own videos. So I was like, how can I do this? Like, how could I even think about doing school full time and YouTube. And I kind of always thought to myself, I was like, it's one or the other. Yeah. Like, I have to either do school or YouTube. Like, whoa. I can't do it both. And then I realized, like, I can do both. I just have to balance it and be a little bit easier on myself. Mm-hmm. So, you know, just like giving myself that grace, like, it's okay. Like, if, you know, I'm like a day late to a video, you know, like, that's okay. Or if like I have to study for like an exam, if I'm a day late to posting, like, you know, that's okay. So I think just balance, honestly.
Do you ever feel the pressure of like, okay, here's the question. How was entering into that new schedule of yours, a new lifestyle? Was it hard or was it like easy to balance out?
The first week of college was like probably the most stressful week of my life.
Really?
Yeah, I was so stressed out. Well, so I was moving in that first week, and I moved in, like, my friends helped me like the first like day, but then most of my stuff came a day late. So I was moving in basically by myself. Plus I was starting classes. Plus I had brand deals for YouTube going on. So I was getting migraines every single day, and like it visually impaired me when I get migraines, so that I couldn't see. So then like I was trying to study, and then I get a migraine because I was so stressed out. Whoa. And I was in this really hard econ class that also just like really was just intense. Yeah. So it was a lot. But as time went on, I realized also that I didn't really like the major as much as I thought I would. So changing my major has helped, because I think I'm going to enjoy those classes more, which makes it kind of inherently easier because I I enjoy the classes. It's just time.
Yeah, it's just a time thing.
Yeah.
Dude, what did you learn from changing your lifestyle, and like what were the things that you, because you said you want to be more well-rounded, right? So like what things have you discovered about yourself so far?
Yeah, I've discovered that balancing is not my best skill.
Wow.
Like it's something that I think I've needed to just learn how to do by going through it. And I feel like I'm such that type of person. Like once I want to do something, I'm going to go after it and give it my all. So to kind of have to divide it, it was hard for me. But I've learned how much I really enjoy school. Like I enjoy learning, and like, cause it's my choice to go to college. Like I didn't have to go to college, you know, like I had to go to elementary school, had to go to middle school, had to go to high school, but I enjoy it. Like I think, I don't know. I just feel like social media is great. I love it. And I don't want to let that go, cause I really enjoy making content. I love what I do, but I think this, in addition, I just feel like my overall lifestyle is just healthier now.
Really?
And yeah, cause I have something else going for me other than just that, and I like having that balance. Like I just feel like my life is more
like different now.
Yeah, because I have school, and then I have like my friends, I have my family, and then I have work. It's not like just work 24/7, which is really easy to get caught up in, especially in our industry. It's like people just like work.
Dude,
work,
you're
work.
just constantly thinking about, because being a creative, it's like you're constantly, the thing is that like blows my mind as a creative is that we're always having to like create something new. Like you can't just recycle something. You can't just repost an old video. You're not always repeating the same cycle of work. I mean, you are to a certain sense with editing, right? But you're always having to create something new. And so I guess like, did you like, okay, cause you're in college now, but you got into college during COVID times. So you haven't really had like the full college experience. How's that been?
Not at all. It's definitely very different than I would have hoped, but you know, everyone's in the same boat. It's been weird. I really truly feel like, obviously I'm in college because I'm in my Zoom classes because they're all online, but like as far as the experience, I really have not gotten the experience because you know, no, I mean, because I haven't been to campus since I toured it. Like I haven't even been to my college since I toured it a year ago.
Heck.
Yeah, so it's definitely sad, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. And like I want to try to still like make the most of my experience. So that's why I was going to rush and do the sorority thing.
Nice.
But then I decided not to do it. So hold your nices, because I didn't do it.
Yeah. Hold your nices. I like that.
So yeah, I was gonna do the sorority, but then I was like, I don't have the like to rush on Zoom and like be in a sorority that's just completely over Zoom. For me, I have just so much going on that I just didn't think it was worth it at the time. But maybe down the line.
Down the line, things can change, and maybe you'll have different experiences and stuff. Wow, that's very informative. Let's go into a different topic. Dude, I have something I want to talk about Omegle, dude. Please. Why? I need it because how do you, okay, now onto the next topic, dude.
Okay.
where do you find the courage to be yourself on a site where everyone's effing mean to you? How do you find the courage to be yourself in a site where everyone's mean? Because I've watched your videos. You play along with it. You don't let anyone knock you down, and you're feisty. Like you're not like, oh, you said something mean, goodbye. When I go on that site, by the way, I don't know if people who don't know what Omegle is. Omegle is a site where you meet random strangers. Like you refresh the page, you meet somebody new from a different part of the world, country, whatever. Where do you find that courage? Like, why are you so chill about it?
Why am I so chill when I'm talking, like interacting with people?
Yeah, like why are you like?
Because I don't know if it's just because I've been online for a while, so I've gotten a lot of hate before. So it's like it's gotten a little easier as I've gotten older, but I don't even know how to answer that. I kind of just like go on, and I just like I know what I'm getting myself into. Like I know I'm gonna see a lot of stuff I don't want to see. First of all, like I cut so much of that out. Yeah. Like I'm gonna have some unpleasant experiences, but I think it's just kind of funny to like if someone's mean, instead of just like skipping and being upset, that's what they want because they want you to be mad. I don't know. I just think it's kind of funny to like.
I do.
You do. That's okay. I
skip and I cry a little bit.
Oh, do you?
No, I don't. I'm effing 25 years old and I have a mustache, dude. I never cry.
Okay.
What? Have you seen me cry? No.
No, I haven't actually.
Exactly. I'm not a good crier.
Oh.
Do you cry good? Are you like a good crier?
How do you be a good crier?
Like do you? Okay, there's different types of crying, right? Like there's crying where it's like you have like snot all over your face, your eyeballs look like they're about to pop out, and then there's others that are just like. And they just like wipe the tear away and they're good to go. What type of crier are you?
Well, it depends. If I'm like really distressed and distraught, the first one.
Really?
Yeah, but if it's just.
Do you cry a lot?
I feel like. How much is a lot? How much do you cry? Like once a month?
No, dude. I haven't cried like since like 2000. Well, no. When Jess and Gabe left, I cried. Because I was editing a video and it was like super emotional because I was just looking back through old times and stuff. But before that, it was like 2018. Yeah. Or 2017.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're like Man of Steel.
Thanks. What's up? It's just a stick. It's a bug on a stick. But yeah, going back to the first question.
I cry like once a day.
Wow. That's great.
No, not
that's healthy. Maybe not actually.
Yeah, maybe we have opposite problems.
No, but okay. Going back to the original question, why do you have that confidence? Where does that confidence stem from?
I don't know. I just know myself and like I know who I am deep down, and no one. I feel like online. Okay, besides like my hardcore audience that watches my videos. I feel like a lot of people like really don't know me. Like you can watch a 10-minute video of me and you don't really know me. You're like, I can meet someone on Omegle for 10 seconds. They don't know me. You know me. Like you know me. My friends know me. My family knows me. Mm-hmm. So like those are people's opinions that I actually take into consideration.
Wow.
But people online, like they don't actually know me. So like I can't really take that into consideration.
Dang. So where did you learn that from? Like the idea of taking like, because I feel like a lot of people, we live in a world where we're kind of overwhelmed with information where we hear people like say X, Y, and Z about us. How did you learn that? Did you learn that at a young age when you started YouTube, or was that installed from your parents, like to never care about like what other people say except the people that are close to you?
Well, no, I think it's so much easier said than done to be like, don't care what people think of you. It's like, well, obviously I still sometimes care what people think of me. Like I'm not perfect, but like, well, when I was really young, when I first started, I was really feisty, Sebs. Like, the older I've gotten less feisty. Like, when I was young, I had no chill. Like, if someone like left a hate comment, I would go off on them.
Really?
I would reply. I'd be like, I wouldn't say it was mean, but I wouldn't let it fly.
Yeah, of course.
So now I'm like, I just don't respond because it's like that's what they want. You know, I just think of it from a more mature perspective. Like, they want you to be mad. So like don't give them that satisfaction and just move on. Like they're winning if it makes you mad. And you know what I read? I read this quote.
Go for it.
It's like it can only make you upset if you allow it to make you upset. So you don't have to give it that power. Just because someone says something mean to you, you don't have to allow it to
affect you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, of course everyone has their days, but like, you know.
I actually have another question for you because you're 20 years old. Does the internet know that or not?
That I'm 20?
Yeah, you're 20.
Yeah.
I feel like some people, I feel like no one really knows my age. I'm 25. Well,
I knew that.
Yeah, you knew that. But I don't know if they know that. But anyways, because, okay, when I grew up with social media, I feel like I was like one of the first people to use like Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all that stuff. You were raised in a world where kind of like social media is everything. I feel like the younger generation is more involved and has a bigger influence or more influence by social media than millennials are.
Agreed.
Right. Like, dude, I agree 100%. That's why I said it. Oh. No, just kidding. Sorry.
Sassy Sebs.
I didn't know.
Sassy Sebs.
I didn't mean to say it towards you. I swear I meant to say it just towards myself. But like, okay, I have a heart for you guys because you guys probably deal with so much more pressure of like kind of fitting into this box. Mm-hmm. Did you ever feel that pressure when you grew up with social media, or even today at this age at 20 years old, in a world where like everything is social media and everyone in your generation is influenced by social media? Mm-hmm. Where do you find the confidence to be yourself, and how do you not allow the world to not tell you who you are?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think absolutely there's so much pressure, like whether you are an influencer or not, like whether you're just a user of social media, like no matter if you do it for your job or if you just post for fun, there is that pressure. And it's sad. It reminds me of the Social Dilemma. I don't know if you saw that.
No. Oh yeah, I think I did. I did.
Yeah. It's I think social media is so great, but it also has its negatives, and I think Social Dilemma highlights those negatives really, really well. I find myself, I get into those ruts where I constantly compare myself because I feel like that's just how I'm wired. Like if I compare myself, and I think that's what a lot of Gen Z does as well. But to get out of that, I try to just get off my phone. Like I'd honestly, like I don't even know what else I could do to like get out of it except for just like remove the source. So like taking breaks from my phone, taking breaks from Instagram, breaks from TikTok, and when I'm just like with my family and friends, I like feel my best without my phone. Like when I'm just like in the best moments, like my phone isn't even near me. Yeah. Like that's like when I'm like myself. Not that I'm not myself online, but like that's like the truest, like purest form of myself. So just like having those moments and just taking breaks, then I can come back stronger, and then, still like remain myself and just try to remember that like I am me, and like I shouldn't try to replicate someone else. Yeah. It's easier said than done.
Oh yeah. So much. Okay. Other question. Now let's go into another topic. Ooh. I know we're doing this really quick. Do you feel like I'm doing this pretty quick or no?
It feels like a normal flowing conversation.
All right, good. Sometimes I put the pressure on myself and I'm like, dude, I'm effing. I like get in my head sometimes when I'm talking to people. I'm like, am I asking the right questions or am I effing?
I do that too. I'm always in my head. Are you like always in your head? I overthink everything.
I'm such an overthinker and I hate it because it's like, because sometimes it delays me from pulling the trigger and like knowing like, okay, whatever decision I make, okay, not to be theological, but to be theological, I think, what if I'm overthinking, but the decision I make doesn't hurt me, then I shouldn't be overthinking about it. Because at the end of the day, like God's got my back. Because like if I'm making a decision where there is risk and I'm not like, and I'm to somewhat could be in risk of hurting myself, then I'm like, okay, like effing stop overthinking, do the right thing. Yeah. But yeah, I overthink.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I hate it. That's like my worst quality, or my least favorite quality about myself.
Really?
Yeah. That's negative. We should talk about our favorite qualities about you. Say your favorite.
My favorite qualities about myself.
Yourself, yeah.
Okay.
That was negative.
That's a great question. Favorite quality about myself? Shoot.
I know. Now I'm like,
how about we do this? I got this.
About each other?
About each other.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Shoot. Look at me. My freaking thing just fell off. I look like an idiot in front of you. Excited. Okay. I'll go first. Okay. Your energy, like your like personality is so contagious. Like you're always super nice. And I was going to say this at the end of the podcast, but like when I first met you at Bob's, so Bob invited you to his birthday.
I remember that so well.
And like you got to meet everybody. You met Franny, you met, JC, everybody, Kian. And I got to meet you. And I remember our first conversation was like just how you don't like roller coasters either.
Was that really?
Yeah, you're like, oh, I hate rides. And I was like, what? You hate rides? And you're like, yeah, I don't like rides. But you still came to Disneyland for my birthday. Thank you. But you're just like super nice and kind and like just bubbly and like you're just easy to be around. You kind of are just accepting of everybody, and it's don't cry in front of me.
Remember, I cry once a day, so this is.
Oh yeah. All right, then feel free to cry. I need to clickbait.
Sydney cries.
Yeah, Sydney cries on my podcast.
Meltdown.
Yeah.
Oh no, thank you. That's so sweet.
For sure.
I appreciate that.
Oh, and what I also appreciate about you is that you are someone that works hard. You understand. You care so much about your future, and I think someone at your age, like when I was your age, I didn't think so futuristically. I was always just thinking about the now, but you care so much about what you can do for others in the future and for yourself. I think that's such an important trait to have at such a young age because you're setting yourself up for success. Mm-hmm. And I'm just learning that right now at 25. So I applaud you for that. And it's very inspirational for people my age and your age. And that's why I think you're such a great content creator, because when you create, you're not just someone who just puts stuff to put stuff out there. Yes, we do entertain others, and that's our job to a certain extent, but you always have some type of purpose behind it. And yeah, you just care about your future, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Talking about that, actually.
Well, wait, I have to say.
Oh, I hate words of affirmation.
Sebs, you have to flip it back. Okay. Thank you, by the way. That was very, very nice. Appreciate that. Okay.
Oh, shoot. Here we go.
Sebs, why don't you like compliments?
I'm just not good with it.
Sebs. Okay.
This might be the first time I cry in like 2 years.
This is good clickbait. Okay, here's the thing. There's so many things. So I'm going to try to pick like my favorite thing.
All right. Just think about it while I ask you questions.
Oh, I'm going to forget. Okay.
Wait,
can I just say now?
All right, fine.
And it's kind of what you said about me, but like I literally just think it's so true. Like, well, okay, you're just very authentic and genuinely yourself.
Thanks.
Like you're so yourself and you're so unapologetically yourself.
I try.
And like you I don't know, you just like you radiate this confidence because you're just so yourself.
Me? Yes. Confidence? Thanks. Appreciate it. I'll take that.
No, I really like I think that. And you're just so positive. Like your energy, I love. Like every time we have a conversation, it's just so genuine, Thanks. So authentic, and like you're always just trying to help other people. You're always asking questions about the other person and like what you can do to help other people. And like every time I leave a conversation with you, I just feel like recharged.
You know what the thing is, Sid? I ask these questions. Sometimes I get scared about asking these questions because I know getting deep can like scare other people. But for me, like I ask you these questions. Like I do this podcast only because not just for like the entertainment purpose of just getting content out there, but it's because you have I believe everyone has always something to offer on their plate, no matter what it is. And I'm very blessed and lucky to have the friends that I have because I like, when I was a kid, I used to pray to God and I was like, please let me be a YouTuber. And now, but like he's blessed me with like so many friends and influencers where I'm given the opportunity to learn more about them and learn from them. And I don't care what age you are because, some people look at people that are younger and they're like, oh, dude, like, what do they know? They're just 20 years old, 19 years old. But there's always something valuable from anybody that you speak to. So talking about value and talking about something valuable, I want to ask you about why. So you're someone who actually cares about your future a lot and cares about like what is most important for yourself at the moment and in the future. Why do you care so much about your future?
Because I know that I'm the only one responsible for my future. So I know if I don't take care of myself for the future, no one else will. I mean, I have friends and family, of course, that are always there for me, but like I'm like I just see myself as like I'm in control of like my future. So like I am what I make of it, and like I want the best for myself. So like But where did you do you feel like you learned that because of something that happened in your life? Or do you think like you just always had the mentality of like, oh no, like I'm going to save money instead of buying like the next, because I don't mean to get like too personal, but as a YouTuber, we're very blessed to make to make money to live by ourselves. And, at your age, if I was your age, I'd be buying the next Gucci, whatever, or this or that, or like buying myself the coolest electric bike or something. And I want to, but why haven't you done that? Because we talk about this a lot. We talk about finances a lot. Yeah. And I just really like investing in my future. Like instead of just having like $2 in my sitting in my bank account doing nothing for me, or instead of spending that $2 on a chocolate bar, I'd rather invest it and have it grow in the future to be $5 down the line, and use that money towards like a house and like a family in the future. So I kind of think of it that way. Not that I'm like having a family anytime soon, but like, or towards my schooling. Like that's something that I would like I'm spending my money like those things rather than like, and there's nothing wrong with like getting like a Gucci bag or something.
Nothing like no.
So like I think to each their own. Those things just like, I don't know. For personally, like I just don't really have a ton of interest to like have all of those expensive things. I don't know. I just like don't. Yeah. I don't know.
It's good because I think you're setting a great example for people your age to like realize like, oh no, there's more to life than like you know, getting. Again, there's nothing wrong with getting yourself like a flat screen TV or whatever.
You have to treat yourself.
Yeah, you always have to treat yourself.
I mean, I do too. I like go to Dunkin' like every day. It's so bad.
Why?
Why is it bad, or why do I go every day?
Yeah, why do you go every day?
Because like that's just my outing of the day.
That's what's up. Same.
I like study and edit, and I'm like, this is like my treat. Do you do that too? You like
what? Like get Dunkin'?
Yeah,
no, okay. My special like if there's one thing I don't waste money on, but like I spend money on is soccer jerseys. That whole luggage right over there is just soccer jerseys.
Oh my gosh!
It's like 100 soccer jerseys, and I wear it like once a week, once a week. But
it's just like your collection.
It's just a collection I have right now. But I like it.
That's fun. See, and that brings you joy. So like do that for you. What brings me joy is not Gucci bags, but rather Dunkin',
Starbucks,
oat milk drinks.
Hey, that's what's up, dude. Yeah. Okay, next question. Okay. And I think this will be like my last question, just because I don't want to take more time or anything like that.
No, don't worry.
You moved from Minnesota to LA.
Where again?
Yeah, where we're at right now.
Right now.
Why did you move? Like, well, you moved because of YouTube, but how was that move to moving to LA? You were by yourself. Actually, talking about this, because when I first met you, you moved by yourself to LA and you didn't know anybody.
I know. I had just moved. Like I met you, I think like a couple weeks after I'd been here. What?
Like where do you have the strength to do that? Like
Sebs, I think part of it, honestly, looking back, was because now that I've matured, so I can like see things from a different perspective. Like I think it was a lot of it was like naivety, or I don't know how naivety.
Yeah, whatever.
Like, do you say naivety or naivety? Because
I don't know
at the end. Whatever.
I didn't even know that was a word.
Okay, maybe I made it up, but I think part of it I was a little bit naive. Like I didn't realize like how big of like a life change it was. I mean, I did, but like until you go through it, like you don't really know. So I think that kind of helped because I didn't like see now I like overthink things. I'm like, okay, well, which is good to like think through things. And I didn't do it sporadically where I didn't have a plan. Like I definitely planned about it. I talked with my mom, like how like to finance and like where I'm going to live. Like I picked a great apartment complex that was in a safe area and all of that. But like, I think the courage just came from, honestly, I feel like if I just want to do something, I just do it. Like, nice. I'm pretty like, if I just want it to do it, I'll do it. And I don't know. I didn't really overthink it because I knew I wanted to. So, but yeah. And I really didn't know hardly anyone. Like Franny was like Franny was like my first friend.
Did you know her before moving?
Yeah. I met her on a brand trip like a few months before. And I got really close with Franny, and then I met, everyone through Franny. Wow. But yeah, and I met you so like I feel like we've changed a lot. Like
really?
Like since
in what
then,
sense?
Me and you.
For the worse? Yes.
No, I agree. I think okay, and that's the end. I think like I as a friendship, okay, I can't really say because I can't speak on behalf of you, but like I don't know. I feel like we can have like really good conversation and like it doesn't even make sense. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Effing word vomit. I don't know. I just feel like we've grown really good as friends. Like we've grown up, I feel like we've grown together.
Yeah, of course.
And like I love that.
I just think from seeing you like from when you first moved to like now, like just seeing like the decisions because it's very easy to live in a city like this and be influenced by the culture here. Oh my gosh, this is like the most impressionable city, I feel like. Dude, yeah. Everyone, yeah. Like when you get here, it's like all the you change your fashion style. Yeah. You start, dude, when I moved out here, I didn't have tattoos. I got tattoos. I didn't pierce my ears. I pierced my ears. I didn't paint my nails. I painted my nails. Yeah. So it's like, Go for it.
But I kind of love it though. Like I love how it's different. Like I love
very
how
different to our hometowns. For sure.
Right. Yeah, because you're not from here either. Like where I'm from, I mean, a lot of it's the same. Like the people dress the same and people do the same things and go to the same places. Like there's nothing wrong with that. And I did those things in my hometown. But now that I'm here, like everyone is just so unique. I don't know. There's so much uniqueness and I love that. Like I don't know. I just love embracing like different types of people.
Dude, the best is what I notice is and I was talking about this with my friends Jess and Gabriel when I was back in Florida. It's like how we're surrounded by so many creatives that kind of do the same thing, whether it's photography or just painting or being an actor or whatever. It's cool being surrounded by this type of community because you're kind of encouraged constantly to just be your best self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's why I love what we do. Like we have such a fun job. Like we can be creative and like do whatever we want.
Yeah. And it's to a certain sense it's being an entrepreneur and just like making your own. And that, dude, I applaud you for that, dude, because you are, for someone your age, you are an entrepreneur. Is that how you say entrepreneur? Dude, wee baguette. Where did that start from? You always say wee baguette. Why, when and how?
I don't say it as much anymore.
Well, no, but you used to. Where did that start?
I used to. It was like too much, honestly. I apologize. No.
What?
Like, I need to get that off my chest.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know how it started. Like,
you're
honestly,
disappointed in yourself for saying that too much?
Yeah, it was too much. Do you look back at yourself like, okay, because we have a lot of our lives on video.
Yeah.
I look back at myself 2 years ago, like literally vlogs of us, like when we were at church home and stuff with like Warren and stuff. And I like look back and I'm like, okay, I was kind of annoying.
Or like cringe.
Yeah, I'm like,
dude,
oof.
yes. Do you think right now we're going to be cringe in like 2 years?
That's what I wonder. I'm like, am I going to?
Well, let's look at the camera and we'll be like, okay, just be like, hey, future Seb and Sid, don't effing
mess this up.
Don't mess this up. But also, like, if you're watching this and you feel cringe about us, don't feel it. Like, be proud of yourself that you did this.
Yeah, you have to embrace it. Like, whatever. Like, you're gonna evolve as you get older. Change is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like that's a good podcast right there. How long is that?
You're like, okay, you can leave.
You can shut up now. Just kidding.
Yeah, shut up to come to the mic.
Okay, question. I was thinking about this. This is the last. It's a fun question. Okay. I think a lot. Okay.
I know you do.
Okay.
Oh, I was cracking my knee.
Dude, that's what you've been doing this whole time? I was like, you kept on kicking. I was like, why is she kicking your leg so much? I was like, is she stretching? Is the chair uncomfortable? No. I'll switch it next time for you. I'll make sure I get the perfect chair, the perfect everything. She's so high maintenance, guys. I'm so sorry. Just kidding.
Goodbye.
Dude, okay.
I'm logging off.
Yeah, you turned it off? What the heck? Okay, question. Here it is. So I was thinking about this. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, right? How do you play rock, paper, scissors? Do you play rock, paper, scissors, shoot? Or do you just say rock, paper, scissors?
Always shoot.
Okay.
You don't do shoot?
No, I say shoot, but check this out. Do you think like the word shoot came from saying like shoot, like go? Or someone was playing and they lost and they said shoot. And then the other person was like, oh, that's how you play rock, paper, scissors.
Ooh. I think first option. I think there's like rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Like they just said shoot, like you go.
Like go. I mean, that's a good theory.
Yeah, I always think about that. Every day.
Every day. Is that like what you write on your board?
Oh,
like,
my life is so sad.
No. Is that really what you think about every day?
No, I mean, I just thought about it. I thought about it and I was like, whoa, why do we say shoot? Like, did someone say shoot when they lost?
Look, Google it. I don't know.
I don't think I'll find it on Google.
Yeah, honestly, good question.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Guys, comment below what you think.
Yeah, comment below what you think and also buy my merch.
Yeah, buy it.
Thanks.
I have it right there. Oh, wait.
It's like
a different
fake
version.
merch.
Furch.
Whoa. Dang. You should create like a Gucci type of company with that word.
Really?
Furch. Dude, that'd be so like
Furch
merch,
sounds
but
good.
Dude, that sounds so good.
Wait, Furch?
Yeah, Furch.
That kind of sounds weird. Furch. I need to say it.
It's kind of like fetch.
That's so Furch.
Dude, you know what? Can I say one last thing about you?
Oh, okay, yeah.
When I see your TikToks, you're freaking like the cool girl on TikTok. I see your stuff and I'm like, what the F? I'm like, Sid's cool.
What do you mean cool? I'm not.
I don't know.
Cool.
But also I always think of myself, like I said before, I just think I'm old. So I just like.
You're not old. You're 25. You're very young. But Thank you. I really am not.
I was thinking of wanting to do an Omegle video with you.
You should.
But then I was like, dude, people are just going to be like, why is there a freaking weird guy sitting next to Sid?
Okay, those people have their heads in the wrong places then.
All right. Well, anyways, Sid, I just want to say thanks for, I'm going to finish this off by saying thanks for being such a leader for younger generations and for being such a good friend. I really appreciate the fact that you wanted to do this because I know doing this type of stuff with asking deep questions or whatever, it can leave, there's some type of pressure to always feel like you have to say the right question or whatever. I mean, the right answer or whatever. But you're just always so genuinely yourself. And I just remember the reason I wanted to do this was because I remember one day we had a lunch conversation by where you live. I can say where you used to live, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you lived at Glendale in the Americana.
Yeah.
And I remember like going to get lunch with you. And so much knowledge was poured in my head. And I was like, whoa, she's effing cool. So you're the best, Sid. Thanks for hanging.
Thank you for having me. This was so much fun. And
Sweet.
You're an amazing friend, so.
I think the camera stopped rolling. But anyways,
Ciao.
Adios. Wait, hold up.
Wait, did it really?
No, it didn't. Okay. All right. Thanks everybody for watching the Better Together podcast. Go subscribe to Sid. All her socials will be down below. Thanks, Sid, for being on this. And now we're going to chill and relax and have fun. I don't know.
And eat protein bars.
Yes, because that's the only, I'm moving and that's the only thing I have. I'm sorry, Sid.
It's okay.
Okay, see you, Sid.
Bye.
Okay, see you.
Bye.
Bye. You.